I am State Senator Tony Hwang. I am thrilled to be here at Sacred Heart University's Great River Golf Course, and it's coinciding with Masters Week, right? People who love golf recognize that Masters Week begins a kind of an opening of the golf season in New England. Even though the weather may not always cooperate, I think in all our hearts and minds, Masters Week begins golf. And with that, I wanted to take this moment to recognize the great success of Sacred Heart University's men's and women's golf team, and to recognize its coach, Matt McGreevy, for one, leading the team to the conference title and also onto the NCAAs. I'm just thrilled to have representatives from the team as well as leadership at the university and leadership at Sacred Heart University's Great River Golf Course present, and to recognize them for their excellence, but also as a representative of Connecticut golf excellence. So I'm going to begin by introducing Coach Matt McGreevy, who is very much Sacred Heart's own, starting off as a quarterback of its football team at Sacred Heart, and then the goalie for its lacrosse team, and the evolution to becoming a tremendous leader of the golf program, leading the men's and women's team to their division championship, and also being named Coach of the Year in both the men and women, which is unprecedented. We're here to recognize him in his accomplishments, but it's also important to note that a coach does not do it alone. He has players, great players, that make it successful, but we also have the university administration that support the men's and women's golf team and all athletic teams, and also the support of the leadership of the golf course to allow these men and women to train at such a world-class operation. So without further ado, let me begin by introducing Judy-Ann Riccio, who is the athletic director for Sacred Heart University, to say a few words in honoring these student athletes and its wonderful coach. Thank you, Judy-Ann.
Thank you, Senator. I just want to first thank Senator for being just the #1 fan of Sacred Heart Athletics. He's always here for us and our student athletes, so thank you, Senator, for always recognizing the great work that our student athletes do. I'd also like to thank University Administration, Dr. Patillo, for allowing our men's and women's golf teams to have this beautiful facility be their home course. So we're very, very fortunate that we get to practice and play here. Of course, I have to thank Tammy Petroselli. She is our Senior Woman Administrator and Deputy Athletic Director. She oversees the day-to-day management of the golf program and does a fantastic job with them. Matt McGreevy, of course, our coach. What he has done with his team is nothing short of miraculous with the limited resources that we have in terms of time to have all of these student athletes and put so much time into them. We're so appreciative of him. And for our student athletes, we're really here for you. This is all about you, and for these teams to do exactly what we would expect of student athletes at Sacred Heart University. They're good citizens of the university, they excel in the classroom, and they win championships. So congratulations to these young men and women, and Sacred Heart Athletics is very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Judy-Ann. And Tammy Petroselli, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Just really to echo off of Judy-Ann, it really starts with the leadership of the university, so thanking everyone for their support. And also, it's just such an honor for me to be part of the golf programs here at Sacred Heart. Working with these individuals is nothing short of fantastic. So I really appreciate everything they do on and off the course. And like Judy-Ann said, in the classroom, they get it done as well. Coach McGreevy, with what he has done here, is phenomenal. So really appreciative of everything, as well as the support we receive from the golf course. So thank you.
Thank you, and I appreciate your support of the men's and women's golf team, Tammy. I also want to extend that Dr. Patello, President Patello, extends his regards and the success of Coach McGreevy. Let me introduce now Jason Loomis, who's the Executive Director of the Sacred Heart Great River Golf Club, and the facility and its wonderful, wonderful contribution to the success of the golf team. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you, Senator. Yeah, it's quite an accomplishment that Matt and the team have had. Such great success. I think it's very impressive too, being in the Northeast here, and we watch these kids. They go out in the cold and they still practice chipping and putting and playing, where most of us are just bundled up inside. So there's a lot of heart in the team, and again, it obviously comes from the players, but it also gets inspired from their leadership. So to watch Matt not only do both the men's and the women's team is very impressive. To juggle such a schedule is, I think he's one of the people that's probably here just as much as me. So, again, Judy Ann really hit it off too with all the people from the university and their support. We thank them so much from everyone here at Great River. They've been a great benefit since they purchased the facility, and we look forward to keeping the long tradition not only of the university but watching these great athletes grow into their golf career and their professional career. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. And along the same theme, we have the presence of a great teaching pro as well, Thomas Rosati. Tom, I think you've been here longer than anybody associated with Great River, but you never seem to age. So what's the secret formula? Maybe it is playing golf or teaching it. So Tom Rosati, the Director of Golf Training. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Well, I have a front row seat for the last 15 years in this program because people don't realize before Sacred Heart purchased the golf course, this was their home course since 2003. So it has been a pleasure to work with the kids. It's been a pleasure to work with Matt, Matt helps me with all the junior golf and player development programs here. And it is a remarkable job that he's done over the years. And if you go in our learning center, there is a list of a mile long of student scholars, student athletes, peer student athletes. I mean, their combined grade point average grade point average is always around 3.5. And believe me, I did not get close to that when I was in college, playing college golf. And college golf is a huge demand on your time, and it's hard to balance the student athlete. And one of the great things about Matt is he's such a great individual. And he has a daughter, Molly, who's an incredible girl, and he treats every kid like it's his own. He's got 24 kids, and I watch him take them to the airport, and when they have trouble, they go to him. And it really is a special person, and it's my pleasure to be his friend and be part of the program. So Matt, well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. And as we honor Coach McGreevy, it is about the student athletes. And you're right, carrying an average of 3.5 is a testament to the value of student athletes. We're going to have the two captains from each of the respective teams come up and speak. I don't know if you knew that, by the way. And talk about your college golf experience and also the impact coaching by Coach McGreevy has made a difference in you being champions. So I have Chantel and Marcus. Why don't you two come on up? You both didn't know that, did you? Why don't you guys get a chance to speak and talk about your experience and welcome.
Thank you.
You bet.
It's been an honor to be part of this team and receive the support from my amazing teammates and coaches. I don't think I would be playing well without them. My college experience so far has been great. I just enjoy traveling around, meeting new people, playing competitions, winning, and a highlight was last year winning the conference with my team. We got to go to regionals and play in Stanford, and hopefully this year we'll be doing the same.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. And a huge thank you to Senator Tony Hwang for honoring us, honoring the program. First of all, I'd like to thank Great River for always having our team out here. I mean, we're a huge team, so thank you guys for always cooperating and getting us out there. Obviously, last year was a huge success for the team. We did a good job, men's and women's brought it home. But I'm just looking forward to bringing it home this year again. Yeah.
Congratulations to both of you for having a great season, but also all your teammates behind you that support you. You two need to practice up and do more of these, right? You're going to get lots of visibility. So you guys will both do great. So let me do this. Why don't I have you both still standing up here, and I'm going to introduce you the person of the hour right now, golf men's and women's golf coach Matt McGreevy, who's going to be recognized, but what his recognition means truly is the success of all of you, not only as athletes, but also as individuals that will go out there and succeed in whatever you do in life. So welcome, Coach Matt McGreevy, and we'll have your players thank you as well.
Well, again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Couldn't be done without all the support from everybody that has spoke today and the university as a whole. Like Tommy said, I've been here since 2003 in one form or another, and you know, we've seen the place grow and expand and get better, and I think that we only have, you know, much better stuff to come. And we wouldn't be here without the student athletes and the hard work they put in. You know, like Jason said, the crazy schedules we keep, and them being patient with me as we can, you know, get everybody where they need to be, and you know, and they keep up the hard work. So as hard as my job is, they make it much easier because they're always willing to do what it takes to succeed. So very appreciative to everybody, the administration, the staff, the support staff. Tammy Petroselli has been a big help to me, and we're just looking for, you know, big things to come. So thank you.
Matt, a testament to your coaching skills. I was offering to buy lunch for everybody, and I must have talked to 4 different players with 4 different choices. So that is the challenge, right? You've got student athletes that have different ideas, different backgrounds, different focus, and you combine them together as a team. So I want to thank you. And we have a recognition from the state of Connecticut and its General Assembly in recognition of Matt McGreevy for being named Coach of the Year for the NEC Conference for the men and women's team in 2022, and also leading the team to the NCAA tournament appearance. But it's also important to recognize your contributions to student athletes and the continued success of the golf program. So it's befitting to have the administration, the golf course, as well as, most importantly, your student athletes behind you to support you on this point of recognition. And the state of Connecticut is so honored to be able to recognize you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And for anybody in the presence, if you have any questions for Coach McGreevy, but otherwise we can grab a group picture with everybody. And truly, truly, it's an honor for me to recognize a terrific person, but also an incredible coaching accomplishment and befitting to the excellence that we ascribe to in the state of Connecticut in golf. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Masters Week. There you go.